Hey y'all, Edem here. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, thanks for stopping in. If you're, already part of the family, you already know how we do. Salute. On this channel, I talk all things real estate and from everything from commercial to residential. We also get into a bit of mindset and financial literacy as well. All this ties in, but mainly the channel is about residential and commercial real estate. We have a free VIP group where a group of real estate investors from across the country, beginning and seasoned, answer questions and dig deeper into certain aspects of real estate. So I'll leave a link below to join that if you want to. It's totally free. So, come join and we'd love to have you there. Today's video is going to be about credit and, why a good credit profile, matters the most, especially today. So look at First starting off, let's look at your score as your reputation and your profile as your resume. I'll say it again. Look at your credit score as your reputation and look at your credit profile as your resume. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, 35% of your credit score is made up by your payment history. Late payments will absolutely destroy you. Some of you already know about that. Some of you are just possibly getting started in your credit journey and you're really not aware of what actually makes up your credit score. So 35% is payment history, 30% is utilization. And what does that mean? That means that, say you have a $10,000 credit card and you spend $9,000 on whatever, you have utilized 90% of your total amount of credit. So you have a balance of $9,000. You have a total credit limit of $10,000, which again means that you've used 90%, utilized 90% of your total amount of credit. Now, another 10% is, credit mix, 15%, and another 10% is, age, and a few other factors, mixed in there. But the bulk and the majority of your credit score is going to be your payment history and utilization. Now, why is this important, especially if you're getting involved in real estate? Maybe you're not looking to, be a real estate investor. Maybe you're just looking to buy your first home. Well, you're looking for a traditional, conventional loan. Your credit score is going to deeply affect not only the type of terms you get, the amount you get, but also will you even get approved in the first place? You got to make sure that you're keeping your game tight. All right, keep your credit profile in order. So I just told you the two main things. I'll go into deeper depth about the entirety of, the 100%, what makes up the 100%. But let's just focus on the two main categories, which is utilization and payment history. Guys, whatever you have to do, setting your stuff up on auto pay, setting alerts on your phone. We all have a phone now, y'all. Like, there's really no excuse to say you didn't know something was coming up. Set a quick alert on your phone. Sticky notes. Yeah. old school. Grab a sticky note, put it somewhere where you know that you are going to see it. Like, there's no way to ignore it. I'm not talking about putting it at the bottom of your closet, where, you won't find it for the next 7 months. Put it on your mirror in your bathroom. Put it on your computer screen. Put it on your desk at work. Put it on your, somewhere in your car where, you will be reminded, hey, my Chase card is due on the 5th. Or, my, Bank of America card is due on the 10th. This way, you absolutely, positively avoid getting a late fee. One thing that sucks that some people have experienced is you get like these, subprime cards like Credit One and, what some like to call Capital One. They are pretty bogus, but that's a whole nother story. But something like Credit One Bank. So you got a $500 limit or $1,000 limit on this card, right? And then you have an $8.95 annual fee, or a fee every month for the annual fee, right? So somehow you forget that, oh, I forgot I haven't used the card, but I forgot that I have an $8.95 fee today. So you blow it over because you know that you haven't used the card, but oops, forgot that $8.95 was due. So then what happens? You get a late fee. But worse than that, forget the $29 late fee or whatever the late fee is going to be for the card. The fact is that, if it goes to 30 days, you now have a late payment on your credit profile. And guys, we're talking 7 years. It's heavily weighted for the first 2 years. It's going to affect you the most for the first 2 years, but it is going to remain on your credit profile for 7 years. I mean, that's effed up. 7 years for a $8-9 missed payment. Do not do that. That's 35% of your entire credit profile. That one situation of you missing a $9 payment can tank your credit score. Like, I'm talking, 80, 90 points. Like, it's bad. So make sure you are always on top of all your due dates, all your all your due dates. You just want to make sure that you are not ever falling behind. All right. Credit utilization. Please, y'all, try to stay in between 2 to 6% of your total amount of credit based on utilization. So, same example. You have a $10,000 card. Okay, so 1% of that is $100. So you generally don't want to be over the safe zone, the real safe zone, and it's debatable. Some say up to 20% is okay. Some like to stay no more than 10%, but what I found to be the sweet spot is anywhere between 2% and 6%. So we're talking on a $10,000 total credit limit. You don't want to ever be owing more than $200 to $600 total, right? That's excellent for your credit profile. It shows the banks and the lenders that you're responsible. You don't carry a bunch of debt, because remember, y'all, this is unsecured debt. It's not something that's backed by a car or something physical. You know what I mean? It's unsecured debt. So when you're owing a bunch of debt and you have high balances and things like that reporting to your credit, it really hurts you. It hurts. All right. So if you need to figure out some ways to generate some more capital so you can make some more money to pay off your credit cards, that's what you need to do. You got to do whatever it takes, and try your best not to, just be spending on frivolous things. Like, invest in your business, invest in yourself, you know what I mean? And, try to keep that utilization as low as possible. I'll go deeper in other videos and kind of give you a game plan and a strategy to, one, keep your utilization low, and definitely have a game plan, which I kind of just gave you a couple tips on how to make sure that you are never, ever, 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 ever getting a late payment, no matter what. I don't care if you got to borrow money from somebody to make sure that that payment does not report late on your credit profile. You have to do whatever it takes, y'all. So I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks for watching. If you found value, you already know, hit that like button, subscribe, share. The more people that are informed, about this type of information, the better off we'll all be. We all need a strong credit profile, all right? And you need to know what that actually means. It's all fun and games to be talking about it, but, what does it really mean, and how can you apply this information today in your life to move yourself towards your goals, whether that's buying real estate or whether that's, getting yourself out of a bind and starting a new business. All right. So again, this is Edem, Global Abundance LLC, signing off. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Any questions, any feedback, any of your experiences, building your credit or your credit falling off, and you want to talk about it. I'd love to hear about it. And, as soon as you check in, I'll check back with you. All right. So until next time, peace.